If you stay with me through this video, you'll understand the real reason why vegetables matter and how adjusting your diet with 10 specific types of vegetables can help you prevent stroke and heart attack. Let's start with the first group, leafy greens like spinach, kale, lettuce, and any dark green leafy vegetable. What they all have in common is that they're very low in carbohydrates, especially net carbs, total carbs minus fiber. Even varieties like kale, which have slightly more carbs, still won't significantly raise your carb intake. And later in the video, I'll explain why reducing carbohydrate load is a crucial strategy for heart disease prevention. The second group includes cruciferous vegetables, broccoli, cauliflower, Brussels sprouts, and cabbage. These are also low-carb, high-fiber vegetables packed with beneficial plant compounds. Personally, I enjoy eating vegetables, but I also recognize that with so much health information floating around, it's important to separate fact from hype. Many people believe leafy greens can clean out your arteries or lower blood pressure like a miracle drug. But the truth isn't quite that magical. There's no vegetable that can act like a medication to instantly clean your blood vessels. Believing that sets up false expectations, ones that not only lead to disappointment, but may cause you to overlook truly effective ways to protect your heart and brain. So why is that thinking wrong? It only focuses on fixing symptoms. Whether you use a pill or a certain food, you're stuck in the same mindset of use this to fix that. This makes us skip the most important question: what's causing the problem in the first place? If we don't find the root cause, we'll never really understand how our bodies work or how to get truly healthy. So what is the real cause of artery problems? Besides genetics, which we can't change, there are two main culprits: long-term quiet inflammation inside your body and other kinds of damage to your cells. Vegetables don't have special nutrients that can directly fix these issues like a mechanic fixing a car. The real cause of heart disease, apart from genes, comes from the food we eat every day. I'm talking about processed foods, too much sugar, carbs, and industrial seed oils. These foods lead to insulin resistance, making us eat too much while still being malnourished. They spike our blood sugar and insulin. Over time, this can lead to type 2 diabetes, obesity, and other health issues. That is the real root of heart disease. So why should we eat vegetables? What is their role? First, and most simply, when you fill your plate with vegetables, you naturally eat less of the bad stuff. The vegetables take the place of the processed foods that cause all the trouble. Second, and this is the most important part, most vegetables, especially leafy greens like spinach and cruciferous ones like broccoli, have very few carbohydrates. By eating them, you are cutting off the fuel for the enemy. You don't spike your blood sugar and you don't encourage insulin resistance. Instead, you are helping your body heal from the inside. So when we talk about the benefits of vegetables, don't think about vitamins and minerals first. They have plenty, but they aren't unique. Meat, fish, and nuts also have many of these micronutrients. So that's not what makes vegetables special for preventing strokes. Their real power lies in what they don't have: a large amount of harmful carbohydrates.
And what's the key point that few people talk about clearly? It's that vegetables contain so-called anti-nutrients. Why would we need those? We always hear we need more nutrients, so why would anti-nutrients be important? Because they help manage the bacteria living in our gut. There are about 40 trillion bacteria living in your intestines, and they work closely with your body. These anti-nutrients can stop harmful bacteria from growing while helping the good bacteria thrive. Our relationship with these good bacteria is a partnership, meaning we both benefit. The bacteria get a place to live, and we get huge health benefits in return. It's only in the last few years that we've truly understood how important this system of bacteria is. It's so important that scientists now consider it a separate organ in the body, just like the liver or heart. So what are these anti-nutrients? They include fiber. Fiber is a type of carbohydrate that our bodies can't digest, but certain bacteria in our gut can break it down and use it for food. So the main purpose of fiber is to feed these helpful microorganisms. Now let's talk about something interesting inside plants. Plants can't run away from danger, so they have their own defense system. You can think of it as very mild natural toxins created to fight off pests and mold. These substances, which scientists call phytochemicals or plant chemicals, are not nutrients. Their main job is not to be absorbed by your body. Instead, they stay in your gut and do a very important job. They help balance the community of microorganisms living there. But this is where a problem can arise. Because these compounds are basically a defense mechanism, some people's bodies can react to them. This reaction causes inflammation, which is public enemy #1 for causing heart disease and stroke. So why does one person feel great after eating broccoli while another feels bloated and uncomfortable? The answer isn't in the broccoli itself. The answer is in the health of each person's gut. If the bacteria in your gut are out of balance, you can become sensitive to these natural defense compounds in plants. This creates a dangerous vicious cycle. An unhealthy gut causes an inflammatory reaction, and that inflammation makes the gut even worse. To break this cycle, the first and most important step is to lower the inflammation. And the most direct way to do that is to temporarily remove the foods that are causing the reaction. This is where some people turn to a drastic solution, the carnivore diet. They find that when they cut out almost all plants, they feel much better. The reason is simple. They've removed the trigger for their inflammation. But this is also where the biggest misunderstanding happens. Many people assume that because this diet makes them feel healthy, it must be the perfect diet for the rest of their lives. I believe it is a powerful healing tool, but it's not the final destination. The real goal isn't to avoid plants forever. The goal is to use this diet period as a chance for your digestive system to rest and heal itself. After that rest period, say for 30, 60, or 90 days, the next step is to carefully start reintroducing a wide variety of vegetables. Why? Because a diverse diet builds a healthy and diverse community of gut bacteria. And a healthy gut community is our best defense against chronic inflammation, the deep-rooted cause of strokes and heart disease. So, once the inflammation is under control, the next step is to start rebuilding your gut community. This is when we bring in new allies, the good bacteria. You can find them in high-quality probiotics or yogurt. This process takes patience. For some people, it's pretty quick. For others, it might be a longer journey to find what works best for their body. Once you've restored your gut bacteria, you need to maintain and feed them. The goal now is to create diversity. The more types of fiber and different vegetables you eat, the better your chances are of building a diverse community of gut bacteria. Once you understand that, you'll see that trying to rank a few vegetables as superfoods doesn't make much sense. Instead, we should aim for variety. Eat a few cups of vegetables every day and try to eat as many different kinds as possible. However, there are a few things you need to know to get the bigger picture. There's a group of vegetables called nightshades. They are great for some people, but not so good for others because they contain lectins, a substance that can cause irritation. This group includes tomatoes, bell peppers, eggplant, and white potatoes. Most of these are very healthy and low in carbs for those who aren't sensitive to lectins. But even if you aren't sensitive, you still need to be careful if you are insulin resistant, overweight, or trying to reverse diabetes. In that case, you shouldn't eat things that are high in carbs. Any vegetable with a double-digit carb count is something to watch. This doesn't mean it's a bad food or that you can never eat it. It just means you need to keep an eye on the numbers if you're trying to keep your carbs low. The fourth group is the onion family, which includes onions, garlic, and leeks. Of these, you probably eat onions the most, for example, in stir-fries. Their carbohydrate count is fairly low. However, one thing to note is that this group is often high in a special substance that is excellent food for the good bacteria in our gut. This substance is so helpful that it's even sold as a supplement. However, if you have a condition called bacterial overgrowth in your small intestine, this is something you need to avoid. That's because you have bacteria in the wrong place, and if you feed them, it will cause very uncomfortable bloating. So in that situation, you would need to follow a diet that avoids these types of vegetables. The fifth group is root vegetables, the ones that grow underground. This group includes carrots, turnips, sweet potatoes, and potatoes. As you can see, some in this group are actually very low in carbohydrates, especially turnips.
But if you have diabetes or are trying to improve insulin resistance, you should choose the ones with a single-digit carb count. Types like sweet potatoes have a higher carb count and can raise your blood sugar pretty quickly. Next up are squashes. This group includes zucchini, butternut squash, and pumpkin. Again, some are pretty low in carbs, like zucchini, while others tend to be a bit higher. The seventh group is legumes, which are things that grow in a pod. This includes peas, green beans, lentils, and other beans. Many of these are relatively low in carbs, especially green beans. Since you eat the whole pod, it's more like a watery vegetable. Meanwhile, things like lentils or black beans are higher in carbs, so you should only have them once in a while if you need to keep your carbs low. Group number 8 is mushrooms. Of course, they're fungi, not vegetables, but we often eat them together. Most mushrooms are very low in carbohydrates. Finally, the ninth group is fibrous stalk vegetables. Here we have celery, asparagus, and rhubarb. All of them are very, very low in carbs, so they are a perfect choice even if you're on a low-carb diet. Lastly, let's talk about a very special group of foods, fruits that we often use like vegetables. Avocado is a perfect example. Even though its total carb count is medium, it's packed with fiber. This means the actual carbs your body absorbs are extremely low, and that's exactly what we're looking for. Other great choices include berries like strawberries and raspberries, olives, and cucumbers. And here's a helpful tip. If you are in the process of healing your gut and want to start eating plants again, fruits are often a safer choice than many vegetables. The reason is interesting. Plants need to defend themselves, but fruits want to be eaten so their seeds can be spread around. Because of this, they usually have fewer of those defense compounds. So, what's the final message I want you to take away from this? Our goal isn't to search for one magic superfood, but to build a diverse diet. By combining healthy foods from both animals and plants, you're not just fueling your own body. More importantly, you're feeding a critical ecosystem inside you, your gut microbiome. And a healthy microbiome is our strongest defense in the fight against inflammation, stroke, and heart disease. Be sure to watch our other videos on the early warning signs of a stroke and how to prevent them on our channel.